Welcome aboard the National Geographic Sea Lion. This is your wild Alaska escape. Over the next few days, we are going to be traveling from Juneau to Ketchikan, stopping in beautiful carved out fjords, looking at glaciers, searching for wildlife, and exploring the temperate rainforest. We are going to have a wonderful journey as we are exploring and learning about Southeast Alaska's incredible ecosystem.
Hi everyone, today we are at South Sawyer Glacier in Tracy's Arm. We're here checking out South Sawyer, which is a tidewater glacier. We're listening for those snap, crackle, and pop, hoping that it does some calving, which is when it sends those giant chunks of ice into the water, forming some icebergs or even bergy bits or those little pieces we call growlers. When we're looking at these glaciers, it takes at least 10 years for this glacier ice to form, or about 150 feet of snow. So all this ice, at least 10 years, but because of the ice age that happened here about 14,000 years ago, we're looking at a glacier that's anywhere between 12,000 and 13,000 years old. That's some really old ice. One of the things we're checking out while we're looking at South Sawyer is that really intense blue of the glacier itself. That's telling us how dense that ice is. The denser the ice, the more intense blue that we will see. The pieces that are white have more of those air pockets in there. All those icebergs make great habitat for the harbor seals that will go on those to avoid predators like the orca. They'll also do that to warm up. The harbor seals are out here checking us out, periscoping up, checking out seeing what the zodiacs are doing. They can dive down to over 1,000 feet, so they can reach the bottom of this glacier, going for all the fish that are in this area. Like I said, they'll go up on top of the ice to kind of warm up and avoid some of their predators. You'll see what we call the banana pose. Their head's sticking up, their hind flippers are sticking up, trying to stay nice and warm. Only that nice belly full of blubber is touching that ice.
This morning we woke up near the Five Fingers Lighthouse and we were completely surrounded by whales. There were humpback whales in every direction and they were feeding. The water was boiling with fish and the whales were lunging on their side, eating and eating and eating. We kind of would look in all directions. We could see their blows, their spouts, their tails lifting up and then eating the fish as they came to the surface. Great way to start the day. Adult humpback whales are about 45 feet long. They're well named. They have a distinctive hump type shape on their back. They're very charismatic, energetic, lifting up their pectoral flippers, which are about 15 feet long, showing us their tails. We know that these whales every winter go to either Hawaii or to Mexico to breed, and they come back here every summer to feed. Many of the whales that we saw this morning are very specific to this spot. They like to come to this spot every summer. It's their favorite restaurant and they eat here over and over and over. We also got very lucky with one really special whale. This was a whale that was breaching over and over and over. This whale was launching itself into the air, twisting, slamming down. Really incredible to see, especially when it's repeated so many times.
Today we get to explore the magical Cascade Creek. Personally, my favorite place that I've explored here in Southeast Alaska. Not only does it have an absolutely gorgeous bellowing waterfall, but I tell you, this is a forest where magic happens. Perhaps tree fairies and gnomes live here, because not only the tiniest bits of moss, the teeny tiniest mushrooms you'll find, but also to the largest of sitka spruce trees and hemlock. We hiked back as far as we can go, and then we came back to the most beautiful waterfall rainbow that we've ever seen. One of the many awesome things about here, as we traversed back into the deep forest, is we were able to pick some wild blueberries, some watermelon berries, and even some salmon berries. All around the forest has different things that we could munch on safely, and we had a great time sitting, doing some forest bathing where you just sit and be quiet and observe and soak up all nature's magic. One of the most awesome things about this spot is we were able to get off the boat, stretch our legs a little bit, explore the temperate rainforest. So this is also one of the most beautiful places to take photos. When you stop and look around, you'd be amazed at all of the different things that pop out.
Today we visited beautiful Wrangell, Alaska, a small town with a population of about 2,500 people. We explored the Ketchikan River via jet boat, traversing upriver all the way to Shakes Glacier. Along the way, we scouted for wildlife, ranging from harbor seals and their pups, to bald eagles, to spotting otter tracks on the sandy banks. As we wound our way upriver, we passed snow-capped peaks, hanging glaciers. We had the opportunity to explore the town of Wrangell and visited the Chief Shakes house, as well as Petroglyph Beach, which contains ancient rock carvings scattered along the sandy cove. A few travelers even hiked up Mount Dewey on the outskirts of town for beautiful views of the cove and the town of Wrangell.
What a glorious morning we had in Misty Fjords National Monument. In 1978, President Carter declared this area a wilderness, and it is 2.2 million acres of just sheer beauty. We had the opportunity to take zodiac rides to get up close to the beautiful rock face, as well as to explore the Salmon Creek and to see different varieties of salmon, several birds, juvenile eagles. This afternoon, we were able to kayak and paddleboard and just truly enjoy this wonderful wild environment. Misty Fjord is part of Tongass National Forest. Tongass National Forest overall is roughly the size of West Virginia, but this area is extra special because it is a national monument. This is old glacier. There's no longer any glacier here still, but you can tell that the glacier was once here because of the beautiful markings on the rock. It also has a glorious forest surrounding it with spruce and hemlock and cedar. The colors, the greens, are just magnificent, and lots of Alaska's unsung hero of gulls.
We hope you take with us a sense of wonder and a sense of connection to this incredible ecosystem. Thank you for joining us on our journey through Southeast Alaska. We hope to see you on a future National Geographic Lindblad expedition.